Hey guys, this is Media Gaze, and I'm back playing Icewind Dale. So we got all the characters finished, and now we're ready to start our adventure. So here we go.
Our tale begins here, in the quiet fishing village of Easthaven, one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale. The tiny community is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Dineshire. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who might you be?
Greetings, Hrothgar. My name is Hank.
Well then, welcome to Easthaven. Whatever your business in these parts might be, I would offer you this small piece of advice. While you're in my town, you do well to be on your best behavior. These folk are under my protection, and anyone who would seek to do harm to them in any way shall answer to me. That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and you'll find there's no better way to shake off the cold of the road than by downing a few mugs of Grisella's best. And if you're in need of lodging, I would recommend talking to Quimby over at the Snowdrift Inn over on the east side of town. Equipment and supplies can be purchased next door, at Pomab's Emporium. Pomab's prices are a bit high, even for a Kalashite. But you'd be better off well-equipped and short of coin than the other way around. Ill-prepared travelers don't last long in these parts. Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. So Hrothgar must be the protector of the town. We're going to go talk to him later. But first, let's, we got to adjust this party. Because we want Bobby in the front, or near the front. We want, for now we're going to let Eric lead.
I suppose it was only a matter of time before this happened.
He's got a high charisma. And then we're going to put Presto in the back, because he's got the least amount of hit points, and he could die pretty quickly. Okay, this looks good. Now, we'll have Sheila
I am prepared. Understood.
talk to this guy. Haven't seen you in town before. You come from the south? Yes, I wanted to ask you some things about Easthaven. Easthaven? Lived here quite a span, I have. Things have been getting worse of late, though. Do you mean the weather? Aye, the weather's been going from bad to worse. Never seen it get so cold this early in the year. And there's no sign of it letting up with all this snow. The passes to the south are going to get snowed in early. Very well, I wanted to ask you some other things about Easthaven. Easthaven lived here quite a span, I have. Things have been getting worse of late, though. Worse? How? Well, there's been sightings of some goblins and such in the past, if you can believe that. They usually hole up in the spine of the world and kill each other. Some fool claimed he even saw some orcs outside of town. But I'll wait until he sobers up before giving that tale any weight. I see. I wanted to ask you some other things about Easthaven. Easthaven lived here quite a span, I have. Yes, sure. I've heard some talk of goblins and orcs. Not only that, but there have been sightings of a wolf on the outskirts of town too. We've been keeping an eye out for it, but it seems to be coming around just for a whiff of the fishbone carvings in Aspel's workshop. Damn thing must be starving to risk showing itself around humans, though. I see. I wanted to ask you some other things about Easthaven. Easthaven? Lived here quite a span, I have. Do you know where I can find Rothgard's house? Rothgard's house is in the center northern part of town. It's the one with the gaps in the overhang. Rothgar swears he's going to fix it, but I'll believe that when I see it. He's always running around trying to take care of everyone else. Why are you going to see him anyway? Planning on joining his expedition? Expedition? Yeah. Word is Rothgar's been so rattled by that messenger from Kaldahar collapsing dead at the front door to the Temple of Tempest that he wants to put together a band to go see what's going on down south. What did this messenger say? Damned if I know. Only Everard over at the temple and Rothgar would know for sure, I suppose. Still, if it's enough to get the two of them riled up, it can't be good. Maybe I'll ask them about it. In the meantime, I wanted to ask you some other things about Easthaven. Okay, what else do you want to know? Well, I heard talk about goblins, orcs, and even a wolf. I think we've already covered all that. Can you tell me a little bit about the town? Well, since you're new in town, you probably want to get a room at the Snowdrift Inn. It's on the eastern side of town. The innkeeper Quimby, he's a right enough sort. He should have plenty of rooms available. But he just got an elf guest from the south, so at least one room is taken. An elf guest. We'll have to see what's up with that. Can you tell me any more about the town? Aside from Quimby's Inn, there's Pombard's Emporium in the northeast part of town. He can be a right ass, Pomba can, but so I hope you don't need to buy anything from that copper-clenched jackal. I wish that damn Calamashite had stayed down south with the rest of his kind. Or Calamashite. Can you tell me any more about the town? Well, there's the Temple of Tempest, that huge blue glass structure to the northwest, run by Everard. Hear that tell Everard's the one who saw that messenger from Kaldahar, if you can believe it. The fellow died right on his doorstep. Any other places I should see while I'm here? You might pay a visit to the Scrimshander, Aspel down by the southwest. He's got some nice pieces of art, if you like that sort of thing. What's a Scrimshander? Fishbone carver. Aspel carves the bones of knucklehead trout into little sculptures and such. Fetch a nice price down south, they do. I see. I wanted to ask you some other things about Easthaven. I think that's going to be everything. So I must take my leave. Farewell. Alright. So I think we're about ready now to go outside and explore a little bit. Actually, maybe we should talk to these rest of these people in this bar. So we have a dwarf and barkeep. So let's see how much time. I think I'm gonna go because I need to save this game so I don't ever have to roll those characters again. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna question some more of these people in this bar and find out what's going on up in this little town up north. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. See you later.